it's Haven, and this is my guest.
I'm John Michael. I'm from over on the gaming channel. Today's anime is School Rumble. We'll be reviewing that for the club. We watched the first 2 episodes, which are pretty much like all anime. They're the introductory episodes so that you get to know the characters a little bit. Basically, the premise is young high school girls. It's a romantic comedy.
The main character loves this other boy. Kenji loves the main character, so she's stuck in a love triangle.
So it's basically your typical anime love triangle. The main character loves this boy who doesn't know she exists. And you have a boy that loves her. He happens to be the school bully, tough
Bad
guy.
boy.
Yeah, bad boy. But he can't tell her he loves her because that would make him weak, I guess, is what it is. So then he wouldn't seem like the bully. And then the boy that the girl loves that doesn't know she's alive loves curry.
Food.
Yeah, curry. It's very strange. And he's completely oblivious. While it's typical manga love. Somebody loves somebody else that doesn't know they're alive and is completely oblivious to the other person.
But not like the regular ones. It's just funny.
It is a comedy. Again, it's a romantic comedy. It doesn't go so far as some of the other ones with this supernatural or paranormal or weird stuff.
It's just a regular school anime.
It's a good school anime. It is very funny.
The main character lives with her sister, as we know of. We never get to see the parents in the first 2 episodes.
One of the things I thought was really funny about the show is the main character is the older sister, but she's shorter and she's flat-chested, and that of course makes her really, really uncomfortable around all of her friends that are better built than she is. And her sister, who is quieter, more responsible, better built, the better student.
Cooks.
The main character is kind of a ditz. Very much feels like at times she's almost a ditz on purpose, even though she tries to be really, really smart.
Well, the love letter was a good idea.
She does write a love letter to the other guy, but it turns out to be a disaster. It's your typical misunderstanding. I write you a letter, I think it's from someone else. All in all, the animation is really good. I like it. It's very typical schoolgirl styled anime. The audience, I don't know. Who would this be aimed at?
It would be aimed at teenage girls and, of course, preteens.
It really doesn't get very, especially in the first 2 episodes, it doesn't get very explicit about things. You don't see, half-naked people running around. You don't see much of that at all in the series. Honestly, we've watched the series before. It really doesn't devolve into anything really perverted or, your typical anime or hentai type thing. It is a really fun, innocent, fun show. It really is. 3 things I liked. I liked the fact that it doesn't get all supernatural on you. I mean, some of the supernatural rom-coms are okay, in my opinion, but...
Like Ranma.
Ranma is good for a fantasy, low fantasy, Some of the other ones I can't even think of a funny romantic anime. I guess Tenchi Muyo is kind of, but it does get real serious towards the end.
Yeah.
I don't know of very many that I watch anyway, that are funny and...
Or on Host Club.
Okay, so I haven't seen that one. It's really not my bag. I mean, School Rumble does make it past that I'm an old man, and I still like it because it isn't so aimed at a younger audience that I can't get into it and think it's funny. I kind of identify with the bad boy character. I kind of identify with him just being not so smart.
Things that I like is, one, it's funny because most romantic comedies are like serious. Funny,
romantic comedies are serious.
I mean, most romantic mangas and animes are always serious. So it's like, give me a break, give me a romantic comedy.
One thing that you have to understand about it is each episode is really 2 episodes. You get 15 minutes and 15 minutes. So every 30-minute episode is really two 15-minute episodes. They do kind of follow each other. Watching it in order is kind of recommended. You can.
Otherwise, you'll be like, what?
It's more about who is that character and what's their motivation. Unlike other anime, you really can't skip around and still get the full gist of the story. It's still funny. First two episodes really are kind of your introductory episodes, so they don't get very deep into the characters. So another thing I liked about it is it's very fast-paced. It doesn't have a whole lot of time where you're just like, okay, when is it going to get funny again? It can be a problem with some anime where you have filler episodes and things where you're just like, okay, why is this a thing?
No, most episodes always follow the plot.
It's one of those I really did enjoy watching all of the episodes. It is family friendly, I think.
Yeah. One of the things that I love about it is you cannot stop once you start watching it.
Yeah, some of the situations they get in, you have to watch and figure out what they're doing next. One of the things I don't like, and this goes for most anime that are romantic comedy anime, or even just romantic anime, there are times when they are so absolutely clueless that it becomes painful to watch. I'm not really into any kind of comedy that becomes painful to watch. You're sitting there going, why? Why is this such a problem for you to give them a flower or send them a note? It really, or they say or do something that is so just painfully awkward, and I really don't like that. It's not just this anime. I don't like that in general about any show. I don't like having that point where I empathize with the character so much that it makes me feel awkward. What didn't you like, Haven?
I didn't like that the BFS names never get said except for one until the third episode.
And even then, you kind of get the feeling that you've got one girl that's got money, you've got one girl that is kind of just like the normal everyday girl that's the base of sanity in the series. But she's really well built, as in she's stacked. So everybody's kind of like, yeah, you're the normal girl, but you have big boobs.
And then the awesome girl.
And then there's the awesome girl who is really your kind of mysterious character. You don't know a lot about her. And some of the filler stuff that they put at the end of episodes and before other episodes, you're like, is she some kind of assassin spy? Is she James Bond? So it's very interesting to see how they all interplay. None of the characters are super unbelievable. Again, it gets back into that case of, really, you're that dense? Are you really that just incredibly dumb? None of the animation is overdone. Like I said, you don't have boobs flopping around like some of the other anime. I think all in all, out of 5 stars, I'd probably give it a 4. I don't think there's really anything to not like about the show.
Yeah.
Except the awkwardness.
I would give it a 4 too, because the awkwardness.
If you like the headsie she's wearing, go to Angela Knits Design on Facebook. The link is down in the description, the doobly-doo down below. She can make it in team colors. She does them for sports events, for high schools. This is actually her middle school's colors. We'd love to hear your video reactions, so please go ahead and record some and upload it so we can see what you're saying about us and saying about the animes that we're watching. Please like us on Facebook at Argent Leftovers Gaming. Please click on the link above to go to the Persona 4 Arena Ultimax video done over on the gaming reviews by myself and Drian. We put up a video every Tuesday for game reviews and every Friday for Anime Club. Again, next week we're going to be doing Evangelion 1.11, the movie.
So, see you guys next time.
Thanks a lot, guys.